Hey, soy Iván, un nativo del español con 18 meses en japonés, more than 44 months in English, and as an athlete, I'm on a mission to help fucked up language learners who can't study for more than 5 hours on a daily basis. If you're a person who puts this excuse of losing an Anki streak because your family wanted to go out, basically your brain doesn't work and you need this video right now. There's no questions on it. Watch till the end, turn your brain off and pay attention to everything I say like a robot, apply one thing every 3 days and you will never miss a day. Don't question my beliefs because you didn't get the result already. You are a sad person who struggles to study for 30 minutes every day because you're watching this video. Anki will be the most difficult thing on your day when it comes to language learning. Literally, there's probably nothing more difficult than doing Anki. Probably the most similar thing to it will be basically just reading. You just have to do it first thing on the morning and that's it. Now you can watch immersion with anime, mangas or YouTube. Also, how much Anki do you actually do on the day? If you watch some of my videos, you know that I say to not do more than 40 minutes of Anki because it's probably a waste and won't get you the result that you expect. I see lots of people doing 1-2 hours of Anki thinking that they will learn the language quicker if they spend more time in Anki. But in reality, the more time you spend in Anki, the less time you can spend doing immersion, and immersion is what makes you to learn a language. You can't argue me on that. Do you really have such a bad brain that you can't do Anki first thing on the morning when you wake up? It's not as difficult as you think. The most difficult part is starting for the reason that you're using your phone and messaging people like a retard first thing on the morning. You know, if you really want to get serious with this and have the respect of your father, mother, and people who you actually value, deactivate the notifications from your phone right now. You can think that notifications are very important and that's why you have your notifications activated, but like in reality, tomorrow, like literally tomorrow, will you remember that message that you answered today? No, right? Now, 3 years from now on, will you remember that you were able to literally study a language 2 years straight without missing a day? Yes, you will remember that. Oh, but what if I get a notification from my father or mother saying that they need something? Brother, when was the last time that someone actually did call you for something really important? Probably more than a year ago. And if you were really an important person to the world, you wouldn't be watching this video like a retard wasting your time going on to social media. Just do what I say please and deactivate the notifications from your phone because this will get you more productive overall. That's it. It's just a fact. Now that you have done this, already 99% of people left this video, so you're above them. And over the next 5 months, you will have a better attention span just because of literally deactivating the notifications from your phone. You always have time. So you can imagine this, which is, I know it sounds horrible, but even if your mother dies, I still have 20 to 30 minutes of my day to do Anki. And yeah, it sounds autistic because yeah, of course, if your mother dies, you won't be really worrying about doing Anki. You can imagine that even if your family member dies, you still have 20 minutes in your day to put an Anki. There's literally not even an excuse. You're at the funeral doing Anki. Like, yeah, don't do that, but like, you get the point. There's people working 12 hours daily now and studying languages 3 hours every day, and you still keep crying in your baby seat, living in a first world country, having to work 4 to 8 hours a day while going to school, college, or wherever thing that you have to go to. Let me tell you something. These people who are working 12 hours daily and studying languages, they don't have the security that their son is going to eat tomorrow, and you still say that you are not consistent on Anki. Brother, it's not like I'm trying to undermine your problem, but like, see how small your problem is, literally realize how easy it is to fix it. Because you only have to worry about literally studying languages and going to college or work. Imagine how difficult it will be to study a language if you have to worry about your son eating tomorrow, if you have to worry about you eating tomorrow, not even your son, you. There's people probably having to work 4 hours extra tomorrow because yeah, they don't have the money. Like the intrusive thoughts that you will get into your mind whenever you're doing immersion if you have those worries. The only worry that you have right now is that the girl is not messaging you. That's the only worry that you have right now. Yeah, maybe someday you will not have 3 hours. I can admit that because life can really get in the way. Still, there's no excuse to not do your Anki and be consistent for more than a year or 2 years for at least 20 to 30 minutes, even 10 minutes. You know, you won't lose your streak if you do 10 minutes today on Anki. And that is being consistent. So it is literally impossible that you don't have the time. And whenever someone says to me that they don't have 20 minutes to put daily on studying languages, I say to them, okay, you're retarded. I don't want to be friends with you. As simple as that. This is a practical action step instead of pure mindset. So put a habit tracker on your wall in a place where you will actually see it. So I say this because if you put it on a place where you won't actually see it, of course you won't really pay attention to it. You need to do this habit tracker by yourself, right? You need to do it on paper, with your hand. Don't do this habit tracker on a Notion template, like it won't work. You need to put it on a place where you will actually be able to see it in real life, right? So for example, right now I'm working on my computer, and on my left side I have a wall, and in that wall I basically have papers with phrases and my habit tracker. Whenever I complete a habit, I just mark it as done, and that's it. This will make you not forget the new person you're being converted into, which is this truly disciplined language learner when you're a student. On top of that, put some phrases for your new identity, maybe from a really important person that you like, I don't know, Aristotle or something. If you want more of my help, check the first link in the description and engage with this content if you want more language learners to know about this. Thank you.